Welcome, guys, to Bhagavad-Gita part 14. So, I would like to bring your attention towards this knowledge. Like, it is extremely impossible to make you all understand the importance of Bhagavad-Gita with words, but still, I will try my best. Consider Bhagavad-Gita to be like a polio vaccine given to a child. The child is unaware about the importance of it. When he grows up, he knows the importance of it. She may not even have any disease later on in her life, the child, but still she must take polio vaccine. So consider yourself as that child, and if you are still away from Bhagavad Gita, I am sorry to say that you haven't yet grown up. You would be having some problems in your life, right? I mean, no one here is 100% satisfied. So, any problem you have, whatever solution you find to that will only give you temporary help, as permanent help can only be provided from Bhagavad Gita. So, let's continue. But let me tell you a word from Nietzsche. Nietzsche has said, "Unfortunate will be the day when man gives up the desire to surpass man. Unfortunately, will be the day on which an arrow crossing a man is not drawn on his string. Unfortunate will be the day when man becomes satisfied in just being a man. Man is not the destination. He is just a stop in between. It has to be crossed. Arjuna is not the destination. It is just a stop to be Krishna in the end. It is natural for a man to love his loved ones. It is natural for a man to be afraid of killing his own. It is natural for a person to be worried about this or that, whether I should do this or that. But what it is natural for human beings is not the end of life. And what is natural for man is naturally only for man. And that nature also includes worry and pain and stress. Unrest, sadness, insanity are also associated. If we consider humans as natural, then that naturalness is just as natural as cancer is natural. A TB disease is bound to, but the TB pain is also associated with nature. Similarly, if we look at man from animal side, the man is an evolution, a development, and if we look at it from the God's point of view, it is a disease, a lower version. This English word disease is a very good word. It is made up of two words, dis and ease. It just means restlessness, not at ease. So man is a disease, a restlessness, if seen from God's side. And even if animals think about us, they also would not think that we are evolution. They may also think that some people among us have gone crazy, have gone mad. His mind has gone crazy, except in trouble. Because while an animal would see a man go to a psychiatrist office, a man would see a psychologist go to his mind exam to get his mind examined. When an animal see it, it's a different case. That a man visits a madhouse for his cure, that's how an animal would see. And when animals see that this man lives in a worry day and night, then even animals must be thinking sometimes. Sometimes his groups would sit and think how much they had explained to these poor people not to become human beings. They have not agreed and are suffering the consequences, as fathers often think about their sons. So if you have a pet like a dog or a cat or a hamster, so they might be thinking like that. Animals are fathers. We come from the same journey. You must be wondering how much you explained, but this generation has gone astray. This generation has been disturbed from their path, but they don't know that the deviation has opened up possibilities. A bigger journey has opened up from this disorientation. Naturally, the one sitting at home is not that worried, One who has set up on a journey are more troubled. There is dust on the road, there are potholes on the road, there are mistakes on the road, there are also wanderings on the road to confuse. The path is unknown. There is no map nearby. It is uncharted. It has to be discovered and it has to be walked. One has to move and make a path, but only those who walk, forget, go astray, fall, and become sad are the ones who manage to reach as well to their final destination. Being in Arjuna's state is natural for man, but Arjuna himself is full of pain. He also has no desire to be human. He says either he should become like Duryodhana or someone should explain that whatever is happening is fine and he should stay as the same, or someone should lift Arjuna up while Arjuna stays Arjuna. His worry, his sorrow, his pain are the same. So either an upliftment can help him, which will be done by Krishna. The Gandiv bow is falling from my hand. The skin of my body is burning. My mind is not under my control. Hence, I am not even able to sit in the chariot. Arjuna's limbs have become weak. Arjuna is not able to think with his mind at this moment. He is not able to hold his powerful bow. He seems to be so weak that he says whether I will be able to sit on the chariot or not. I don't have that much strength. It is important to understand two, three things here. One is that the body is only a reflection of our mind. Whatever happens deep in the mind gets reflected in every hair of the body. This Arjuna, who was very strong, suddenly became so weak that he found it difficult to sit on his chariot. This was not the case a moment ago. At this moment, he did not become ill. In this moment, there was no weakness in his body. He did not grow old at this moment. What has happened at this very moment? That is very interesting to know. At this moment, only one incident happened. His mind became weak. His mind divided into self contradictory fragments. Where the mind is divided into opposing parts, the body immediately becomes sick and miserable. Where the mind is united in one musical tone, the body immediately becomes healthy and undivided. The falling of his bow, the trembling of his hands and legs, the standing of his hair are indicative. This indicates that the body is no more than a shadow of our own mind. No, I don't think so. This, like earlier, scientists have been saying that the mind is no more than a shadow of our body. Those who continue to believe in this misconception have also been saying the same thing. Jupiter would also say the same thing. Epicurus would also say the same. Karl Marx and Engels would also say the same. The consciousness is only a byproduct. That which is the within the mind, within, is only a byproduct of our body. It is only a shadow of the body. There were two psychologists in America that are present at the moment of 1975, James and Lang. He proposed a very wonderful theory and it remained accepted for years. James Lang theory, that was the name of his theory. He had said something very interesting. Both of them tried to prove that we have always believed that man runs away when he gets scared. He said, no, this is wrong. For if the body is primary and the mind is only a byproduct, then the truth must be reversed. He said, because man runs away, that's why he experiences fear. So they are saying the opposite. We have been thinking that a man gets angry, his fist becomes clenched, gets angry, hence teeth are clenched. When one gets angry, blood rushes into the eyes. The person becomes angry, so breathing becomes faster and preparations are made to attack. So they are saying the opposite, like the body is reacting, that's why our mind is troubled. So, like, why does they believe in that? So I will continue in my next video. Thank you guys, and this is the Virat roop of Krishna.